Hello folks, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to my channel once again. Today I'll be doing two episodes. First episode is going to be this individual review. I'm doing pretty late night, early morning. Time is going towards 4:30 a.m. Weather outside is around 21 to 2 degrees. Winter is almost gone. So why do I update with weather? Because this thing, weather and time, definitely has some effect on the perfume itself. Different fragrances last and react differently in different weather. So that's the whole point. And the time telling is just a thing I do since 2016. It makes no sense, perhaps. Okay, but I do late night reviews because it's peaceful and quiet. So the review that I have for you today, I bought this perfume strictly to review because I was interested seeing this bottle. I reviewed the other one from this line, which was the silver version, which was I think take on Ultra Male. I did that long time back with another fragrance together. So this is called Lattafa Ramz or Ramz Gold. Okay, and this one doesn't say anywhere it's gold as far as I saw. But it says a lot of things on the bottle and the box. So this is the presentation. This is very affordable perfume. I told you yesterday I'm going to review this today. This is under $20. Okay, the box is pretty simple, 100 ml EDP. Okay, good thing is 100 ml, and this one gives you that, this box, if you can see, it's like a thumb print. Okay, I don't know, to scan or whatever they're trying to say, and then a lot of writings here. Okay, I will tell you from the bottle, it says the same thing. So Lattafa is a popular brand, and I like to make content on this house and Middle Eastern houses because many people are interested in them. Okay, I'll let you know as I go along with the review. But here is the bottle. I actually find the color of the bottle very beautiful. It has the crimson red color, which recently I reviewed one perfume from Rehan, which was called Crimson, right? So this color is very beautiful. Amber red, I don't know, scarlet, whatever color you call it, crimson red, and it has this gold and this color two-tone. So it says Ramz Lattafa in Arabic and English. Okay, and then all these writings, it's it's okay. I mean, Lattafa Jasur, I also think, had that. So bottle is nothing very gorgeous. It looks like a budget bottle, but the coloration is nice. So it reads together, jazz, what? Admire, touch, love, LOL, not LOL, wow, cool, love, hot, you and me wish. Okay, I'm a little bit embarrassed. I read all that. Sorry. I mean, it's like if you go to elementary school, imagine the children are saying random things, right? That's what this one looks like. Anyway, I have no issue with that. I mean, why would I have an issue? I mean, it's just a bottle, but it's just silly. So I have sprayed this on the paper, and for one very obvious reason, this one, it's very dangerous. I'll show you the sprayer. Sprayers are okay, not that great. It's like 7 out of 10. Okay, let that settle down far away from my nose. Okay, let me read out the notes. Like from Fragrantic is not working for some reason. It's like the site is down. So this one has pineapple, apple, bergamot on top notes, and then they have jasmine, sandalwood, patchouli, gaiacoud, and then they have musk, agar oud, the oud, amber, vanilla, and ilang ilang as base notes. Okay, those are the notes. Why am I keeping this away from my nose? I'll tell you. Opening of this fragrance is synthetic. When I say synthetic, I usually am very kind to fragrances. When I do reviews, I am one of those guys get bashing for being too nice in the community or loving everything, right? When I say something is synthetic or I don't like it, or something like, I would say, it's like, those expressions, if you see, it means, take my word for not granted, but those words mean something. So even for me, who likes most of the stuff out there, this opening top note is horrible. Horrible means like the blast that you get to your nose, it's like a plasticky, spicy. I mean, like, whatever it's in the opening, I just don't like it. It's a very synthetic opening. And when I say synthetic, man, it is the most synthetic openings, one of them anyway. Alcohol blast, I don't think so, but something about the opening, it's absolutely harsh and, to my nose, unbearable. I have seen one comment in Fragrantica a few days back. One dude or girl, I'm not sure, wrote, when I smell this, it was completely off-putting. I could not bear to think to wear this again. Something like that. Or something like, this fragrance is not something of pleasant perfume. It's just too loud. it's too obnoxious, something like these comments are floating around. Okay, and I read that and I still ordered the perfume because it's not expensive. Okay, I was telling you, nowadays I am deciding not to buy many designer perfumes no more. Okay, I have few designer, I have a list coming up, but those are from older days or earlier years or the previous years. But recently I have put a hold onto my designer niche expensive perfumes. Reason being, they are way too expensive. Designer especially are, the pricing is just trash. Okay, unbelievable pricing. For what? Whatever reasons, I just don't buy it. For me, it's just my preference. Okay, and I did mention this before. Maybe I'll talk about this in a Morning Thoughts episode once again. So basically, this is cheap, and people like to buy them because they can afford it. Still look for alternatives or cheaper fragrances. So I get views. Basically, that's why I get them. So there you go. Okay. So this is known to be a unisex perfume, and yes, the obviously some fragrance will have some good side, some bad side. This one, the bad sides or negatives, I would say first thing is that harsh opening, which is very off-putting when you spray and then sniff it right away. It will go in your system. That's what happened with me. I'm having a little bit of a cold, so it went there and it created this like a. I felt like not throwing up, but I felt like kind of sick. Not sick to the point, but yeah, I just felt like uncomfortable. It's like off-putting. So I would suggest if you want to wear this perfume, first thing I would say, wear it on your shirt because you spray it on the shirt 30 minutes prior to going out, okay, or before you head out. Then wear after half an hour or 15 minutes. That's the time this fragrance will start being better. Is it very pleasant? I would still say it's very challenging. It's a fragrance is subjective. To my nose, this is very loud, like Shura. If you know the loudness of those Middle Eastern, some of the other ones, it is very loud. Okay, so unisex means it's a male and female. Both market can use it, like both parties can use it, but you have to give it chance. The opening is not pleasant at all. Opening for me is a zero. Okay, that unpleasant experience, but it soon turns out to be that peach. They say pineapple. Yeah, you can kind of see it's like a synthetic pineapple, almost like a mango, like the sweet mango. It's more of a mango to my nose with that peach. It's like more of those sweeter fruits than those acidic fruits like pineapple, like that's in Aventus or something. So those to my nose, like was that one pear? These are not citrus fruits, so this doesn't smell like a citrus fruit to me. So it has that nice little that fruity jam thing, and then hits you with the rose. So this is a rosy fruity vanilla, and then end of the dry down or somewhere I think it's getting like that oud, and I think definitely there's some pepper or saffron mixed with it. And funny thing is, I reviewed this fragrance like this DNA before. I couldn't remember the name, and I think I wrote down the name. You can check out my review on Ajwad, Ajwad by Lattafa. Very beautiful, colorful bottle that is more expensive than this. That one and this one somewhat has some similarity from my memory as far as it suggests. Sorry, man, I'm saying all the wrong things. Just waking up late, so I'm just having coffee. So let's say like if you know the smell of Ajwad, this has a lot of similarity, but Ajwad is built better. For me, Ajwad was spicy, kind of like a pan masala, like oud, sweet, loud kind of a fragrance, but those are not something you would like to wear on daily basis, especially in summers. This is not a summer perfume. If you really, really want to show off, some people, I understand that they want something strong, oud based, but cheap, like synthetic, not natural. This is for you. Okay. If guys can wear it, absolutely. Guys can wear it if you like sweet. You wear a lot of these sweet perfumes in your regular life, but do not wear this as a freshie. Do not wear this in a gym. Do not wear this at workplace. If you do, and you go like 3-4 sprays and you go there, high likely people will not try to be anywhere near you, and people will get headache in a lift or a small facility where it's a tight space. People will not appreciate this, in my humble opinion, because people can be sensitive towards highly synthetic sweet fragrances. So is it all bad? So far I said all the stuff that is negative. I would say positives. Price point is cheap. Second thing is this fragrance is sweet. If you really like rose type perfumes, if you want to get an alternative to something like Arabian oud, I think the fragrance I reviewed was long time back. It was I think uh, Madawi. I think, yeah, that's the fragrance I reviewed from one of my friends. It's a black bottle. That one is seriously good quality. Arabian oud doesn't play around. That thing is quality. if you check my review, you'll see how much I like it. That one is a beast too, but that fragrance is just light years ahead of this and better than this. So comparatively, this is just like a synthetic cheaper alternative to that, and then the Lattafa Ajwad is better than this in my humble opinion. But you can get this, that it has this fruity jammy sweetness to it, and it has this, you see this color red. It smells like this red. It's like a passionate rose fragrance, and it gets so much better on the far dry down, like after 1 to 2 hours. This fragrance is very beautiful, and then the jammy rose stays. I just love that jammy rose. So yes, it never really happened with me that I just hate, or I feel like the opening 1 hour is very off-putting, but the very far dry down is so much pleasant. It's very unlikely. So this one actually achieved it, and it lasts 7 8 hours on the paper. When I sprayed this, the whole room, I sprayed in the nighttime, let's say midnight. Next morning, I woke up, the whole room was smelling of this one. So longevity is really, really good. Let's say 9 out of 10 for average of longevity and projection. Who can use it? As I told you, both genders, but I would say try before you buy. Even though this is super cheap, you may buy this as a blind buy and you'll be like, oh, what did I get into? And then you'll be like, oh no, this is not good at all. It will happen. It's very possible many people may hate it because of that, that's synthetic, peppery, and then a little bit of the oud mixed with it. It's just like it creates this dirtiness, it like creates like a dirt feel, which is not everybody's cup of tea. Okay, there is a note of patchouli there, as I mentioned. Maybe that's creating earthiness, but whatever is there, the main fault of this fragrance is synthetic to a fault. Okay, that if you can get past it, if you just still want to get a good strong perfume, just one for using a perfume, I would say it's a good fragrance, but synthetic. Even the Ram Silver was synthetic, but better than this. So yeah, this kind of budget fragrances, you cannot expect natural ingredients. Okay, keep it in mind. So you get what you pay for. Simple. So overall, the far dry down, I'll give this like a 7 out of 10. But the opening and everything, it's like I do not think it gets more than 4 out of 10. Price point is very good. I would say 9 out of 10 because it's so cheap. Longevity, it's, I told you, 9. So versatility, 3, because I do not see myself reaching for this in warmer setup, summer. Even in the AC room, I would say if you want to use this, just one spray rule. If you use more than one spray of this stuff, like you do that match spraying and stuff, you are not being nice. Okay, let's just say that. Okay, so yeah, this is the fragrance I'm reviewing. Maybe I'll let it go, sell it off, or give it to someone. But I would say keep all those things in mind, the positives and negatives, and then try the perfume if possible. Get a sample. If you like it, even if you get a 5 ml sample, it will be very long for you to take to finish it. Okay, so there you go. Overall, I give this perfume, for everything on an average, I'll give this fragrance a 6.5 out of 10. Reason being, the smell. Okay, especially the opening is so strong. It's very love it or hate it. So try it. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Let's do a list and we'll upload it. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh.